have 5 fingers. You see, those cowards here, they are trying to hide the truth because they are ashamed of it. Hello?
Hello, do you hear me?
Yes, I hear you, Mr. Ahmed. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Can you speak louder, please? Your voice a
Yeah,
little
can
bit
you?
low. Yeah, hardly I can hear you.
Okay. Do you hear me now?
Louder, please.
Hello?
I put my speaker all the way up, and that will make a noise in the background.
Okay, but now better?
Still the same.
Oh, okay.
What do you want to say, Ahmed? Give me what you want to say.
I want to talk about you were talking about the black stone. It was the right
Yes.
hand of Allah,
Yes.
something like that.
Uh-huh.
You opened a page of Islamka
Mhm.
.info,
Mhm.
and I want to. I'm now looking at it.
Mhm.
You showed a hadith
Mhm.
about it. You said it is. Can you show me what's the reference of that hadith?
Well, you are reading with me the same page, right?
Yeah, but
Okay.
there's no reference. No Sahih Bukhari.
It
No
doesn't matter. For
nothing.
me, I don't care. This is your Islamic website. I can show a reference, no problem. But why you don't look your reference yourself before you call me?
I'm looking at it.
Okay, no problem. So
I'm
now,
I'm now on the same
are you
page.
saying your brothers are lying in this website? They are lying?
This a question.
Okay.
Somebody is
Hmm.
asking a question.
Hmm.
He's asking about if this hadith is true. And
My friend, if this hadith is not
if you
true, if this hadith is not true, why your sheikh in that website is using it to prove a point? I mean,
no,
what's wrong? What's
he's
wrong?
not using it.
He
The
is using
question
it.
is
He is using
the,
it.
qu-
You
the
know,
question is using it.
it's a
If you go
okay. It's a
if you
question. If you see, if you go down in the website, all
yeah,
right, what
there's
the
the answer
what the
to it.
website what the website saying?
It says with regard to the story of
Hmm.
the paramita.
Hmm.
Look,
He's answering about the Qaramita. He's not talking about the hand of Allah.
it's not the right path.
Hmm.
But wait a second. Here it is. with regard regard to the hadith about
Hmm.
the
Hmm.
black stone being Allah's right hand
Hmm.
on earth, the answer to that is that it is a false batil,
Hmm.
nonsense
Hmm.
hadith,
Hmm.
which is not proven from the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, peace and blessing be upon him. Ibn al-Jawzi said in al-i'lal al-mutanahiya, this hadith is not sahih.
Okay.
And Ibn al-Arabi said it's a false hadith to which no attention, do you hear? No attention should be paid. Sheikh al-Islam Ibn Taymiyyah said it was narrated from the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam, peace and blessing be upon him, with an isnad that cannot be proven. Based on that, there's no need to discuss its meaning. Let me look. With regard to what is mentioned about the black stone floating,
Or what they are saying, my friend,
else.
or what they are saying, that it is reference or isnad, what you call isnad, is not like it's not clear to be proven, but they can't even disapprove it too. That's why
No,
they cannot
story
disapprove.
is not
Okay, hold on.
If it's not in the
my friend. Okay, hold on. Let us say for the sake of argument, the hand of Allah is the black stone is wrong. Do Allah have a hand? Yes or no?
He has a hand. Yeah.
Okay. So now your argument is it's not a black stone. So it's made from what? The hand of Allah.
I don't know.
Okay. Is it a physical hand or it's a virtual hand?
The scholars say that what Quran says, we affirm it.
Okay. Is it a physical hand? My question is not what Quran. You know, I'm asking you. You are a Muslim. You are calling me.
We don't know how it looks because Allah says in the Quran,
is it physical
nothing's
hand?
like unto him.
Is it physical hand?
So you cannot compare it.
No. We are not comparing. We are not comparing. We are not comparing. Is it a physical? This is not compare. Is it physical? I'm not asking. I'm not talking about the look. I'm saying, is it physical? Physical mean it have a shape.
I know.
Okay. Yeah. But so when you say Allah have 5 fingers, is fingers something has a shape? Or yes or no?
Nowhere does it say that Allah has 5 fingers. You shoot a hadith about that he has power to control our heart with 2 fingers, but still it doesn't say 5 fingers. So
okay, no, but there's hadith. There's a different hadith.
yeah,
says Allah
about
has
2
5
fingers. Yeah,
no,
but not
no,
5. Not
no,
5
no,
fingers.
no. There's a hadith. You can go right now. You can hang up. You can hang up and go to Google, YouTube. Search Allah has 5 fingers, and you will see the Sheikh explain that yes, Allah have a magnificent 5 fingers. So I'm not making things up, my friend. You can go right now. What about you hang up for
I will look
30 seconds. We'll take you less than 30 seconds. Just search. Allah has 5 fingers. Is that fair? Whatever
I will look that up.
whatever the Sheikh there say, I accept. Is that fair or not?
Okay, I will look it up. Just a moment. But first, I want to. We agree that the scholars say that it is not a Sahih hadith. What you said about the black stone being
my friend. The
agree?
Muslims, as you see, anything will make Islam look stupid and funny. They say it's not Sahih. Since when this hadith? Since when this hadith? Okay, let me ask you. Who is the earliest? Listen. Who is the earliest, my friend? Who is the earliest scholar say that this hadith is not Sahih? Can you give me the earliest one? Which means the oldest between them. Who? Ibn Baz? Ibn Baz, just a guy who died last century.
No, but they have studied
my
Islam.
friend, doesn't matter. I mean, how come for centuries and centuries nobody says this is not Sahih, and now suddenly it became
okay, show me Sahih Bukhari this hadith. Show me Sahih Bukhari.
It's not in Sahih Bukhari. It's not.
Sahih.
So let me. Are you saying to me you accept it only if it's in Sahih Bukhari?
If in Sahih Bukhari it's Sahih, it says Sahih, then I need to study it, compare it.
No.
But
this is not.
Majority.
This is not my question. This
in
is
Sahih Bukhari is Sahih.
My friend. You see, they are quoting for you someone like Al-Albani. Al-Albani just died like 15 years ago. All those scholars. All those scholars, they mention their names. They are from our generation. They are not from centuries. So the question is, why?
Show me
this hadith? Why
show
this
me
hadith?
a scholar of the early generation who said this hadith is Sahih.
The one who mentioned it, he's not mentioning it because it is fake. He's mentioning, my friend.
Because it's
the Muslims,
not true. Because
let me ask you. Hold on.
Wait a second. Let me finish. Then you can respond.
When your scholar he mentioned those things, is he assuming it is a lie or assuming it is true?
Look, there are Sahih hadith. There are also weak hadith. There were people who lied about Prophet.
My friend.
And the scholars they studied it.
My friend.
They look at the person.
Okay, listen. Al-Imam al-Dhahabi and Ibn al-Jawzi, are they scholars or not?
Yeah, they are scholars. Do they say that this is Sahih?
Did they say that it is weak?
Who said that?
Did they say it is weak?
It's hadith. There are scholars who said it's weak. Yeah.
No. Those scholars. Did they say the one who reported this hadith? We learned this hadith from them. All right. Did they say? Did they say those scholars? Did they say that this hadith is weak?
Where do you see those scholars saying this hadith is Sahih?
Okay, we can go and we can find. Okay, hold on. Let us see.
Do you know what da'if jiddan means?
My friend, you see, the Muslims, everything in Islam is everything.
Jiddan means
everything
very weak.
Everything.
Wait a second. Let me finish, then you can respond. Okay?
Everything in Islam is weak. The question is.
Okay. Let me make my point. Then you can respond. You have already in your previous videos you have talked about. But you have talked with some Muslims about some hadith. Some Muslims said, it was da'if, but you showed they were sahih. Yeah, but can you show me now that there are scholars who are saying this hadith is sahih? Can you show them?
You know, it's not my like. Who care if you Muslims you say it is sahih or not? Now,
because you've already shown
you are
sometimes.
Okay, I am showing you. I am showing you. You see,
hadiths.
You see, even the one who before you. Just to show you. Just to show you how Muslims.
Now show me that this.
Hold on.
Hadith is sahih.
Okay, wait. Just to show you how Muslims they play games. The one before you, he did not say is not sahih. The one before you, he said, but it's not like yours. Now you, because you saw those scholars here, they are saying, oh, this one is weak, but those scholars are from our generation. Can you show me yourself? Can you show me? Can you show me the one who reported this hadith? Did he say it is weak? The first one who reported
who reported this hadith.
If you don't say it is weak, if you don't say it's weak, it's mean. He said to you there, it's in front of you. Do you see? Al-Jawzi, Ibn al-Jawzi, volume number 2, volume number 2, page number 575. All right. Now I'm asking you now. Okay,
I'm reading.
Here is reporting what this guy he said that this is weak, but he is not reporting to us. Who is the one who mentioned that? Is that correct? Is that correct?
Let me look.
Is that correct? Is that correct? Who is the one who mentioned this hadith? Do you know?
No, I don't know who read this hadith, but
why
if it was sahih,
my friend,
it would have been known.
My friend,
it would have been known that it was
who is the
sahih
one
or not.
Why did not mention to us? Why did not mention to us? Who is the one who mentioned this? Do you know?
Because it's from somebody unknown, and it's very
something
ضعيف جدا.
Okay.
And the scholars say it is not to be taken serious.
Okay, hold on.
We paid no attention to it.
Hold on.
Let me look.
Okay, hold on.
Which no attention should be paid. So it's a very weak hadith, and Ibn al-Jawzi said in I'lal al-Mutanahiya, this hadith is not sahih, and Ibn al-Jawzi also Talkhis ila by al-Dhahabi also said it's not sahih. Ibn al-Arabi said it is a false hadith to which no attention should be paid.
Let me show you. Okay, here we go.
So there are
this is the book. Hold on. This is مختصر الصواعق المرسلة على الجهمية etc. This is the name of the book in front of you, and this is page number 789. It says here. It says here.
Send me the link. Or?
Sure.
Yeah,
it's a Google link. It's going to be. I don't know if you can open it, but I will try. I'm showing it in the screen. You can search for the same words.
I don't see it.
All right. Do you see it?
I'm not. Yeah.
All right.
I've linked.
Okay. It says there that Al-Asfahani في مجموع المغيث وابن القيم في الإعلام etc. Some of them they said some scholars like Hanash and etc. they said it is ضعيف. All right. And then you continue saying كما وثقه آخرون وحسنوا حديثه. Some they say it is Hasan. Some they say it is ضعيف. So the Muslim themselves they are not in agreement about if this hadith is it true or not. Let us continue down. All right. Read with me carefully here. It says
can you underline it with?
All right.
Because I don't see your mouse.
Listen. Okay.
I don't know.
ذكره شيخ الإسلام ابن تيمية بهذا اللفظ في موضعه في مصنفه etc. So the Sheikh of Ibn Taymiyyah said, and the hadith about the Hajar al-Aswad in the earth هو معروف من كلام ابن عباس. It is known, it is from the words of Ibn Abbas. It's from the word of what? Ibn Abbas. وروي مرفوعا في رفعه نظر. Some they say this is a hadith kind of marfu', but there's like a question about that. And now which means he acknowledged that the one who reported this one first time is Ibn Abbas. Who is Ibn Abbas?
It could be, but the chains of narratives.
My friend,
it could be that someone in the chain of narrations falsely attributed this narration to him That's why
my friend,
they are calling it marfu',
okay.
questionable.
Okay.
You understand?
Listen, my friend, all what they are saying,
many more scholars
all what they
who
are
said
saying,
it's not
no.
So
okay, when you
understand?
say it is from Ibn
Arabi
Abbas,
said,
my friend,
take
when you say it's from Ibn
no
Abbas,
attention must be paid to this hadith.
my
So
friend,
it's not to be taken serious.
No. You see, the problem is the Muslims, after all this accusation happened against Islam, that you believe that Allah is God, but yet Allah have a stone hand. So you decide.
No, Allah doesn't have.
Okay, then you have
hand.
to tell me why this hadith now suddenly became. This is Ibn Abbas. Ibn Abbas since the time of Muhammad.
No.
And nobody complained.
You cannot say that from Ibn Abbas. The one, it's a false hadith, but they claim it.
No. He said
it's from
وروي مرفوعا وفي رفعه نظر. Do you understand Arabic? So here he is in question why it should be marfu' or why it is going to be rejected. So he is not agreeing with them, but all what they are saying, there's no clear. Guys,
weak.
Listen.
And if you can show me
listen.
one sahih hadith,
read with me.
Because you always get your hadith there from. Show me.
You know Arabic, right? Hold on, don't scream. Don't wait. I will show you. Okay, I will show you. You are asking me from Sunnah Ibn Majah, right?
Sahih Bukhari, Sahih Muslim.
So if I show you from Ibn Majah or Al-Bukhari or Sahih Muslim, what is equal to this hadith, which means Allah is a physical being, do you accept it?
If you mean having hands, and that comes. I also
no. He have a physical. He is a physical.
I already accept.
You see, why you cannot concentrate with me? Listen carefully. You are saying to me. You just said to me, if I can show you from.
Show me in this hadith that Allah's hand is a stone. Show me.
So now your problem is only if Allah has a stone. His hand is a stone, not Allah have a physical hand.
No, you said Allah has a stone hand.
I'm not the one who said that. It's your hadith saying that.
But that one is weak, and I've proven.
My friend,
the same link you use,
weak hadith. My friend, weak hadith.
There should be no
weak hadith. You see, you Muslims are a bunch of potatoes. Listen. Weak hadith is accepted. Don't you know that?
No. If there is.
Is a weak hadith is accepted, yes or no?
That of the right hand is not accepted.
This is not what this is not what I'm saying. You just say this hadith is weak. Did you say that?
Jiddan, very weak.
Listen,
it's bad.
You said this is weak. No, hold on. You said this is weak. Is a weak hadith is accepted in Islam or not?
And if there is clear hadith that are
so what the point of saying so what the point of saying weak? Listen, what the point?
Clear hadith that are
okay, let me ask you.
Saying the same thing.
My friend, you talk too much, you say nothing. You talk too much, you say nothing. The weak hadith is accepted in Islam, and you said to me this is a weak hadith, so it's accepted anyway. You cannot reject it. You cannot throw it in the street. You cannot delete it. Can you delete it?
This one.
Hold on.
We don't accept.
Okay.
We don't.
Now listen. Let me ask you. You're a prophet. He said, "Seek knowledge even in China." Do you agree with this hadith?
Yeah, we need to take knowledge everywhere.
No. I'm not saying that. No, hold on. You're a prophet said, "Seek knowledge even in China." Are you approving this hadith? Yes or no?
Which hadith?
I just told you. Your prophet said, "Seek knowledge even in China." Do you approve this hadith? Yes or no?
Can you show me that hadith?
Don't tell me can you show me. Do you approve it or not?
If it's a true hadith, then I will accept it.
So why Muslims they spread this hadith all over if it's not true?
Which hadith?
I just told you. Seek knowledge. The prophet said seek knowledge even in China. Is that a true hadith
taking knowledge
or no?
is something good. We need.
This is not the question. This is not the question. Is this hadith is approved by you? Yes or no?
Of taking knowledge from China.
Yes, seeking knowledge from China. Your prophet said, seek knowledge even in China. Do you approve this hadith?
I'm not familiar with this hadith.
You never heard of?
I will accept it.
You never heard of it?
It's nothing wrong.
You never heard of it?
This hadith.
Okay, so if it is sahih, you accept it. Is that right?
I'll accept it. Yes.
Okay, hold on. Let us go to the Sahih Hadith and show you the following. Remember, you are the one who's saying that we need to seek a Sahih Hadith. If we can't find a Sahih Hadith, then we are in business. All right. All right. The Prophet of Allah said,
can you show me English?
It's in the front of your screen. The people will.
I'm watching on YouTube, especially.
Yes, it is in YouTube. It's in YouTube. The Prophet of Allah said, the people will be thrown into the hellfire, and it will say, are there any more to come? Chapter 50, verse number 30. Tell Allah He put His foot over it, and it will say, Qati, Qati. Do you agree with this hadith or not?
Hadith, yeah, I agree with it.
Okay. Allah foot here is made.
I'm still not seeing anything on YouTube.
Oh, well, it's coming. Maybe it's slow from your side. Now, can you tell me, Allah foot here is a physical foot or a spiritual foot?
The scholar said that we affirm what Allah said about Himself, but we don't talk about how it is.
Why you cannot talk? Why you cannot talk? Allah He put His foot in the fire. Is that a real? Okay, is that a fake? Is that a fake foot or it's a real foot? What's wrong with you when you say foot? What does that mean? Can you explain to me? When Allah He said He have a foot, He told us what it says. It's the foot. What foot mean?
A foot is foot.
What does that mean? What foot is foot?
The foot of Allah is not like our foot.
Don't play the game again. Start from zero.
I'm not playing game.
The foot of Allah is a foot. What the foot mean? Explain to me. Did your God use the word foot? Did He use it, or I am the one who used it?
Yeah.
Okay. Why He choose foot if it is not a foot? Why He choose foot if it does not look like a foot? Does it look like a foot or it doesn't look like a foot?
Look.
Don't tell me look. Don't tell me look. Does it look like a foot? Does it look like a foot or it does not look like a foot?
I don't know how his foot looks like.
I'm not asking you. I'm not asking you. This is not the question. This is not the question. When Allah He used the word foot, He is using the wrong word because He is saying it's a foot. So if it does not look like a foot, why He call it foot?
To try to let us understand what happened.
So it's not time. So it is a foot or it's not a foot?
It's Allah's foot.
Yes, is it a foot or not?
It's a foot of his befits His Majesty.
Who cares? Allah foot is very beautiful, my friend. The Sheikh, he said Allah foot, the magnificent foot of Allah. Okay.
Allah's foot is strong enough to.
Yes, Allah foot is very beautiful. So Allah have a foot. Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Is that a physical or it's not?
I cannot answer that because I don't know that.
When you put something in the fire, is that physical or not?
I don't know how Allah did that, so
this is not the question.
I cannot answer that.
This is not the question. Allah He put His foot in the fire and even the fire screams.
Yeah, he did that. Yes, He did that.
Okay, so when you put something inside something, is the fire is a location and physical? Is the hell is something location? Is it a location? Yes or no?
Yes, it's a location.
Okay.
Yes.
So now Allah foot is inside the hell. Do you agree?
It's above the hell.
Well, above is inside
because
standing on it. That means He is in the hell. Thank you very much. So now Allah.
It's not in the hell.
Okay, you just said. Okay, hold on. Everybody heard you saying that Allah. Hold on, my friend. Hold on. When you say to me that Allah standing on the hell, that means His foot is taking a space on the hell. Do you agree?
Above the hell.
He's standing in it. He just stayed standing, not above. He's not flying. He's standing.
I know, but he's.
My friend, did you say standing? Hold on. Did you say standing or you said the flying? You said the standing, right? You're the one who said standing. Okay. Standing is mean you put your foot in the top of it and you push down.
On top of it.
Right.
Yes.
So his foot is touching the fire. Do you agree?
It's possible.
Possible. So now is that a physical being foot or it is fake? Was like like 3D.
The way it's described, it's physical, but
okay.
I cannot answer that because
no problem.
I don't know
how
it is and how Allah
you do not know how it looks. Okay, now that will solve our problem. We have a foot which is going to touch the fire. What is not going to be burned. The question is, is this foot made from stones, wood, or from plastic, or flesh?
We don't know that because we don't.
What one of those who will not burn if we put it in the rock? Sorry, in the fire. We have a fire. This is a hellfire. This is not just a fire. And now we have a foot is touching the fire, standing on that fire, which is extremely hot, as you know. Not like even a volcano. It's more hot than a volcano. What kind of foot will stand and will not be burned? Is it a plastic? Is it from flesh of a human being? Is it from rocks? Is it from wood? Or maybe from gold or iron? Or, you know, what do you think?
Allah said there's nothing like unto him.
Okay, so now all what you are saying to me. So look, okay, look. And, so your argument with me, is about Allah. The hadith about Allah have a right hand which is from a rock. You say that that one is weak. Now this one is strong. This one
exists.
No problem. This one is strong. So now are you saying to me that Allah hand is different as a creation from Allah foot, or it is the same?
What did you say?
Allah hand, is it from the same material his foot is made from, or from different material?
I cannot answer that because Allah.
So are you saying that Allah hand, it's possible that his hand is made from different material from his foot?
No.
So what do you mean I can't answer that? Either you say yes or you say no.
Allah is the way he does things. We don't know that because he does things in that fit his majesty, his greatness.
My friend,
he is the one who creates everything.
What his majesty?
Can do.
What his majesty? Allah, he is using words we use. He used foot. Foot is foot.
Wait a second.
What people do with foot? What people do with foot? They walk with it, correct? Why Allah need a foot?
Look.
Do Allah walk?
We just affirm things what Allah has said.
Okay, Allah confirmed that. Allah confirmed that he has a foot. What he do with the foot? According to this,
you are diverting from the topic where we are.
No, we are not diverting. We are because all the topic,
the hadith, you are talking about the stone being the right hand of God. Is that stone the right hand of God, of Allah?
It is, yes. Allah.
No, it doesn't.
So, okay, so let us go back then. So why you are kissing the stone?
Weak.
Why you are kissing the stone if this is a weak hadith? Based on what you are kissing the stone?
Because the Prophet did that.
Why he did that?
If you go to the first page you went to, it tells us
why.
Let me look.
Why? Why the Prophet of Allah he kissed the stone?
Let me look.
If the stone is not the right hand of Allah, so if it is the right hand, you are kissing the right hand of Allah. Now, Allah's stone.
It's the stone in the Kaaba now.
So why you are kissing it?
It's stone in the Kaaba now.
No, actually, no.
Yes or no?
No, it's not.
The stone in the Kaaba.
It's not the stone, which is not the stone Muhammad speak about, because obviously, if you go check the pictures.
Okay, this is part of it then.
This is eight small stones, have nothing to do with the stone, the original one.
Okay.
Al-Qurtubi, you know the story of Al-Qurtubi, right? Al-Qurtubi, he stole it, yes or no?
The stone in the time of the Prophet was in the Kaaba.
Yes, in the time of the Muhammad, yes. Now, why he kissed
it? That's Allah says that he's not like his creation. He's not like like the things in this world. Does he says that or not?
So what? But he described his foot as a foot. He described his foot.
If the stone is part of his creation, and he says he's not like his creation, so that means that the stone is not his right hand, because the right hand of Allah is part of Allah, and the stone is not part of him. So
my friend,
that's already
let me ask
your argument.
Is the shape of Allah is the creation of Allah?
What did you say?
The shape of Allah, is it the creation of Allah or a creation?
No, because it's Allah Himself.
Do Allah have one shape or many shape?
What do you mean with that?
Do Allah have one shape? He have one look, or he is a person who changes his shape from time to time?
Allah doesn't change.
Are you sure?
But don't try to divert.
We are not changing the topic. We are not changing the topic. All of them they will lead us. All of them they will lead us that you Muslims worship an idol. It is a rock. Do you want to challenge me? That
you
Allah
don't worship a rock.
No, because Allah have a shape. Okay, listen.
Let me look.
No.
See why
You see,
Prophet kissed the stone.
You see,
see,
okay. Answer about that. Why he kissed the stone? Tell me. Go ahead.
Yeah. Let me look at here hadith. Look, the reason why he kissed or touched the black stone was to start the tawaf around the Kaaba, because every time when you start with the Hajj of Umrah, you first touch the Kaaba, or you can kiss it, or you can point to it. So it's not necessary to kiss it. So
it's not necessary.
It's not necessary. If you want, you can point.
Can you show me one reference in Islam it says not necessarily to touch it or kiss it?
Let's see. If the first link you used about the website, what's the importance of the black stone in Kaaba? What does it represent? In that same page, you get the answer. I need to look up. Wait a second. Let's see. Touching, kissing, or pointing to the black stone. This is the first thing to be done when starting tawaf, whether it's Hajj or Umrah or voluntary tawaf. It was narrated from Ibn Jabir Ibn Abdullah, may Allah be pleased with him, that when the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, came to Mecca, he came to the black stone and touched it. This is the proof that you can touch it if you want to touch it, or you are able. Then he walked to the right of it, and he ran 3 times and walked 4 times around the Kaaba. So the reason for touching or kissing it is not for worship, but to start the tawaf around the Kaaba. Another narration. This narration is in Muslim 12:18. Another narration. The Prophet, peace and blessing of Allah be upon him, kissed the black stone, and his ummah followed his lead in doing so. It was narrated that Umar, may Allah be pleased with him, came to the black stone and kissed it. Then he said, I know that you are only a stone, so we don't do it because we worship the stone, because Umar, he affirms, he tells us that the stone can neither bring benefit nor cause harm, were it not that I had seen Prophet, peace and blessing of Allah be upon him, kiss you, I would not have kissed you. Kiss you.
Do you accept the hadith? Is the hadith of Umar sahih or weak? The same as the black stone story. Is it sahih or weak?
This I think is sahih story.
Do you confirm it? Are you sure?
Yes, in Bukhari and Muslim. But
hold on.
I'm not finished. I'm not finished.
No, we are done. We are going to spend the whole day to repeat the same thing. We got your point.
No. Let me first show you.
So let us make it simple. Why your prophet kissed the black stone? Make it short in 30 seconds. Why your prophet kissed the black stone? Because you are talking for the last 5 minutes. I get nothing. Why Muhammad kissed the black stone? For what reason? Tell me, please.
To start the tawaf around the Kaaba.
Okay. So this is the real reason. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay. So your prophet is a liar, because your prophet said that the black stone is going to have eyes and is going to have ears.
Can you also show? Can you send me the link of the hadith?
Here we go. It's in front of you.
but
the same website. You cannot reject it. You cannot reject this one. This is the same website.
Oh, yeah,
from.
Same website. Yes,
okay.
I see it. Yeah.
Okay, so
but,
it's going to have eyes.
First.
It's going to have eyes. Going to have tongue, and it's going to witness for you. And you are the one who said the whole purpose of kissing the stone and touching the stone is just to start the tawaf. So Muhammad here is lying, saying that this is a stone is going to witness for you in the judgment day.
Look, one more narration. It was narrated that Ibn Abbas said, the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessing of Allah be upon him, formed the tawaf on his camel, and every time he came to the corner where the stone is, he would point to it and say Allahu Akbar, narrate in Bukhari. So you see, it's not necessary to kiss it or touch it. So that's already proof that we don't worship
my friend, this is not the question. The question is,
yeah, I will come to you.
You said that Umar. You said you agreed that Umar is hadith is it true? That Umar said are useless and harmless. Okay, so this is a useless. Muhammad, he said in this hadith that this hadith is going to witness for you in the judgment day. That's mean either Umar or Muhammad is lying, because either it is useless, harmless, or it is useful and important. A stone which is going to witness for you in the judgment day, it is not useless. And you said to me that this is stone, the only reason for us to touch it is just to start with, to teach us how to start the tawaf. Thank you very much. But your prophet said in different place that this stone is going to have a tongue, is going to have eyes, is going to witness for you. Which one of them is a true story? Why Muhammad he have many stories and they are in this agreement, and why Umar accusing your prophet to be a liar? Because when he say that this stone is useless, he just admitted that it is useless as the word whatever it is. When Muhammad he said that this is a stone which is going to witness, that means it is not useless. And the reason we kiss it, we don't kiss it just because Muhammad kiss it, as Umar he said. Umar making a statement which is very dangerous, that he kiss it but he's not convinced with kissing it, for a very simple reason, and he stated the reason. It is useless and it is harmless, which means it's not useful and does not do any harm. It's just a stupid stone. So when Muhammad he said it is a stone which is going to have eyes and ears, and you are the one who deny that the stone is the right hand of Allah. This stone is going to have eyes and ears. Is it because it is a living stone, part of Allah, sent by Allah from Allah, as part of him, as the right hand of Allah, or because it is a living stone, exist in heaven with tongues and ears?
Look, Allah can do everything. He can, if He want, He can give a stone.
This is not a question.
A tongue, and I will answer your question. About the judgment day. The stone will just witness. He will be just a witness, and he will intercede. He will tell Allah, this one, he touched me with sincerity when he did the tawaf. So he will just try to he will just tell that.
Sure.
But eventually Allah can still choose if that person goes to paradise or to the hellfire. So it's not that the stone can say, God, he touched me, so send him to paradise. The stone can't do that.
Okay.
He can't. He will just say,
my friend. I mean, all this madness is very weird. You just admitted. You just admitted that the black stone is a living stone. It is.
No.
It is. Is it a living stone or it's not?
It's not a living stone. It's not a living stone.
So
Allah will just
how it's going to have eyes?
That moment He will give him.
How it's going to have eyes and ears? What the eyes and the ears are?
Yeah, to speak and to hear at that moment.
Okay, so this stone can hear and can speak. Yes or no?
At that moment, yes.
What at that moment? At the moment of the judgment day.
In the judgment day,
does it hear you and witness? Does it hear you and fear you now or later only?
He will know. He will Allah will make for him known that who touch him have touched him in sincerity or not.
So what does that mean? What the stone is going to know? How the stone will know that you are touching it in sincerity if it's not a living stone?
You can. I will give you an example. For example, it's you are in court. You have witnesses who have seen something happen. They will tell the judge what they have seen and what happened. But what that person will say will not have will not decide everything. So if the judge takes that in he will take that in consideration, and if he want, and he thinks that the proof he brings is strong enough, he will give a sentence in the favor of that person. But if he thinks that the bad things that he did is too heavy, that will not be taken in consideration, and the person will still be punished.
Okay.
So it's just an example like that.
Okay. I got you. So
because
now,
the person
how
just
my friend
seen it?
How
he will
the stone?
Just tell Allah, who will be the judge of all. He will judge you and me, and everyone else.
What the stone? My friend, your name is Muhammad, right? What is Ahmad? What is the stone will witness for exactly? Can you tell me?
Yeah, he will just tell, just like
tell what?
the narration says.
Tell what? Like what? Like what? Tell what? Is the stone will tell Allah something? What is going to tell Allah?
Yeah, Messenger of Allah, peace and blessing of Allah be upon him, said when the black stone came down. That's not it. Wait a second. Where's the hadith? Where's the hadith? You should
take your time, no problem. I just want the answer, you know. I mean, just tell me, what do you know? What the stone is going to witness for? Because you were explaining to me about judge and court and witness. Okay, what the stone will say?
What an example?
What the stone will
help you understand?
No problem. You help me a lot. What the stone will witness for you in the judgment day? What you will say exactly? Like what?
Here it is.
Is it going to witness for your sin?
It was narrated that Ibn Majah said, the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessing of Allah be upon him, said concerning the stone, by Allah will bring it forth on the day of resurrection. It will have two eyes with which it will see, and a tongue with which it will speak, and will testify in the favor of those who touch it in sincerity. So he will testify. He will say to Allah, who will be the judge at that time. He will judge between everyone, and eventually tell them where they will go, paradise or hell. And this
you see, you are talking.
And stone will
my friend,
will just testify.
Can you tell me? Give me the answer. Simple. What is the stone will say to Allah in the judgment day? Like what?
You will just say,
is it going to witness for your sin? Is going to witness for your sin? Make it simple. Is it going to witness for your sin?
I will make it simple. You will just say, this one touched me in sincerity, or that, or he did not touch me in sincerity.
Okay, so the stone does not witness for your sin.
No, he will just like what the hadith say. It will testify in favor of those who touch it in sincerity.
The question is very simple. I'm repeating my question again.
You testify in,
okay, do the black stone. Do the black stone. When you touch the black stone, do the black stone. Observe your sin and feel your sin, and is going to witness for Allah in the judgment day about your sin. Yes or no?
Let me look. There's a hadith about the stone, that he became black because of the sins of the people.
Okay, so what does that mean? Is the stone sensing? Is the stone sensing your sin? Observing your sin?
What do you mean with that?
Oh, okay. The stone became. You are the one who said the stone became black, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What make it black?
The sense of the people.
Okay. How that happened? How I let us say, you know, there is a stone there, and I touch it. I am a sinner. How that going to affect the stone?
I don't know. Allah knows.
What is going
Allah
to make?
knows
Okay. What is going to make the stone black?
The sense of the people.
All right. So the sin will make it black, nothing else. Do you agree?
Where do you want to go with this?
My friend, just say agree or not. The sin.
According to the hadith, since made the stone black. Okay.
Okay. So the stone was white, and because of the sin, the sin of who exactly?
Of the people.
What kind of people they are talking about? Are they those who they are touching it, or the one who don't touch it?
Doesn't say that.
Yeah, but I mean the logic is what you, according to you as a Muslim, it was white.
Every people make senses. It can be both.
No, my friend. According to Islamic scholars, what do you understand from this? Is it because they touch it and they are sinners, or because it's just because all of us we commit sin and the stone getting blacker and blacker?
It says here. It says 1 second. This. Let me look. Yeah, the one who touched it.
Okay, thanks. So guys, listen carefully to what Mr. Ahmadi said. The black stone, when you touch it as a Muslim and you are a sinner, it get darker and black. And he said that this stone is going to witness for you in the judgment day about touching it in sincerity. And that is part of the truth. The truth is that this stone, when you touch it, is going to observe your sin. And that's why when you touch it, you are forgiven. Your sin is gone. You go to the black stone, you touch it, you leave your sin there in the black stone, and you go. So when you go in the judgment day, the black stone, which suck your sin as a revenge, is going to witness for Allah that this guy, he have sin of etc. and etc. Yes, but he touched me with sincerity. Do you agree with that, Mr. Ahmad?
Let me see.
You did not find anything?
I'm still reading it. 1 second.
Okay. Guys, we have to give him some time because it's not easy, you know. So you need to find reference so he can answer me. Give him some time, please. Have patience. Please, guys, invite your friends, share the link with your friends in Facebook, etc., and don't forget to subscribe if this is your first time here.
I cannot find it.
Okay. Yes. But based on your understanding, what you are looking for, maybe I can find it for you. What you are looking for?
Can you you said that
when you touch the stone, when you touch the stone, does the stone take your sin from you? Or you go back home and you carry your sin with you?
If you do a Hajj, if you do Hajj, your sins will be forgiven.
I'm not talking about Hajj. No, my friend. I'm talking about
answering.
I'm talking about the black stone, because you see,
yes.
before you told me you are changing the topic.
Stone,
we don't change topic. Black stone.
No,
If I touch the black
changing,
stone specifically, if I touch the black stone specifically, huh? Am I
only
going
touching the black stone? I don't know that.
Okay.
If
you touch the black stone, is your sin is forgiven? Yes or no?
I don't know if only touching the black stone is enough to forgive all sins. But
if this is true, that the black stone, if you touch it, your sin is forgiven, does that mean something wrong?
It can be, because if you only touch it, it becomes black.
Okay, but so it's possible if you touch the black stone, your sin will be forgiven, right?
It could be possible.
Why? If the stone is a stone, and the stone is not the right hand of Allah, and the stone is, at the end of the day, is a rock. I mean, why, if I touch a rock, my sin will be forgiven? Can you explain to us?
Can you show me that that the black stone can in itself can forgive sins?
My friend, you are the one who said it's possible, not me, correct?
If Allah,
I ask you, you said it's possible. So I'm asking you now again, if the black stone, if I touch it, my sin will be forgiven. What kind of religion, by touching a stone?
If Allah will allow that,
why?
Allah will allow that. It's possible.
Allah. So did Allah give the stone a power of forgiveness?
First show me if the black stone can do that.
You are the one who said that, not me. Why are you asking me to show you something? You are the one who said.
I'm just saying. Just saying it's
okay.
possible.
Let me make it simple. If this is what Islam teach, that a black stone can forgive your sin, don't you think this is a pagan religion? Because now you have God and you have a stone. If I touch a stone, this stone, and by itself, by touching it, my sin is forgiven, and the stone will suck my.
That's not the case. That's not the case.
It's not the case. Okay. Okay. If okay.
Umar said, you have read that. Umar radiallahu anhu said that the stone doesn't bring any benefit.
Okay, but your prophet, you agreed that your prophet said that the stone is going to witness for you in the judgment day.
Yeah, but
and you agreed, my friend.
Allah
my friend.
Still has judged you.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So it is useful, right? If the stone is going to witness in the judgment day, which means in the most important court in our life, correct? Isn't it judgment day is the most important day? Okay. In this day, a stone is going to witness for you. So is that a stone now, based on this statement of your prophet, is it important, useful, or useless?
To touch it, or what?
Whatever it is, because it's going to touch it, and then it's going to suck your sin, it's going to get the black, and then it's going to recite your sin in the front of Allah, and then is going to defend you in the front of Allah, says, this guy, he did touch me with sincerity. So is that a stone, based on this information received from your prophet, is it a useful stone or a useless stone?
It's still a stone. It's still just a stone. So
that I see. You see, you are not going to give an answer, because now it's very embarrassing, because you said you agree with Umar, it's useless. Yeah, so how you can agree with Umar it's useless when your prophet says it's going to witness for you? It's not useless. It has a job. Does this stone? Did your God send this stone? Yes, witnessing is very important, my friend.
Yeah, but
witnessing is very important. Is a witness is important in the court or not?
Look, the judge can. There are many witnesses.
Who is the one? Who is the one? My friend. Stop going around the bushes. Who is the one who approved this stone to be a witness? Isn't it Allah?
At that time, everything will be a witness.
Who is the one? Who is the one who approved this stone to be a witness? Is it you? Is it Muhammad, or it is Allah?
Allah will make it.
Okay. So now we agree, me and you, it is going to witness in the judgment. So how we can say it is useless?
Because if Allah wants, He can take that in consideration. Or if not, he will.
I mean, this is not. So are you saying to me that this stone, it says what it says, or it doesn't say? It doesn't matter. So what? Why Allah He's sending it and kissing it and is going to witness for you? I mean, what this the drama is about? If it is not
kissing, I already told you kissing is not it's not necessary.
Okay, let
If you
us
want,
make
you
it
can just
simple.
only point to it.
Do the black stone. I want from you a confirm answer, because
Yeah.
if the black
He will-
stone,
he will witness
do you agree? Do you
for you.
agree? Do you
Yes.
agree? Do you agree? If there is a
Yeah.
group of people, they believe if they kiss a stone, their sin is forgiven. Do you agree that this is a pagan religion?
If alone a stone can forgive sins, that's
Yeah.
that's,
If they kiss a stone, just by kissing a stone or holding a stone, if they believe that this is what will forgive their sin, do you agree that this is obviously it's a pagan religion?
if alone a stone can forgive your sins, that's
if you
it's
touch
not
a stone,
correct. It's
my
not
friend,
proper.
my question is very simple. My question is very simple. If I am a person who believe if I touch this stone in front of me, my sin will be forgiven, do that make me a pagan or a believer?
If you worship the stone, then you are
This is not the
pagan.
question. This is not the question. You are playing games again. If I
No,
believe,
if you worship the stone,
I did not ask you if I worship or not. If I believe that if I touch this stone, my sin is forgiven, am I a pagan or I am a believer in Islam?
if you only think that the stone itself can forgive your sins if you kiss it, then it's a wrong understanding of Islam.
What wrong mean? Is that pagan or not? Is that pagan? Is this person who do such a thing? He think that by touching the stone, he is going, his sin will be forgiven. If he believe in that, you said he is wrong. Do that make him a false like a false Muslim, doing practice wrong Islam? If he believe in that,
he will become if he thinks that the stone alone can forgive his sins.
Are you saying to me that Allah and the stone they forgive your sin?
Allah can allow it.
Are you saying to me that Allah he allowed the stone to forgive your sin?
No.
Okay. So my question, then let us go back to zero. But my question is very simple. I'm not talking about Allah. I'm talking about the following. If I am a Muslim, his name is Muhammad. I'm going tomorrow to the Kaaba. I decide to touch the stone, and I believe that if I touch the stone, my sin is forgiven. Is that making me a pagan or I am a Muslim?
No, because the Prophet did not do that. Because the reason why
this is not the question. This is not the question. The Prophet did not do that. No problem. Okay. Is he a pagan? Is he a pagan? The one who believes. The one who believes, my friend. The question is very simple. I don't know why you don't want to give an answer. If I believe that if I touch this stone, I am a Muslim, going to the Kaaba. Okay, no problem. Now I believe. This is my belief. I'm not saying all the Muslims. Listen. I'm not saying all the Muslims believe that. My friend. Listen carefully.
I need to explain it.
I want an answer. If I believe my name is Muhammad, I say the Shahada, I go to the Kaaba, but I have a belief, my own belief. I'm not saying all the Muslims will do that. I'm saying me. I believe if I touch the black stone, my sin will be forgiven. Do that make me a pagan or not a Muslim? Which means by practicing something like this, I am out of Islam because this is against Islam. So is believing that the stone will forgive your sin is against Islam, for it is pagan, or it is part of Islam and it's okay?
It's not part of Islam.
It's not part of Islam. So that will make you a pagan. Thank you very much. Guys, be my witness. He said it's not part of Islam, and which means you will not be a Muslim and you cannot be considered as a Muslim. But your Prophet said, whoever hold the black stone, his sin is forgiven. And you are the one who said that this is not part of Islam. My friend, no. You see, you cannot change your thought. You cannot change your words.
I need to explain.
You explain already. You explain. I asked you the questions 70 times, and there is no way you did not get it right. Now listen. Don't tell me Omar. Don't tell me Omar said. Listen. Don't tell me Omar said. You are the one who just said that if a person he do such a thing and he believe in such a thing, he is not a Muslim. Everybody heard you saying that.
No, I just said he only thinks that this,
my friend,
in itself.
My friend, everybody heard you. It's a shame. You are recorded. We are in YouTube, my friend.
You can.
Yes,
you can go back.
I asked you the same question 100 times, and you keep saying to me, okay, let me explain. And finally, I made you say it. If a person he cast the black stone because he believed that this stone will forgive his sin. Is that a pagan belief or it's a Muslim belief?
Show me.
You said
me now.
you said
Show me now.
you said to me, you said to me, my friend, you said to me, whoever believe in that, he is not a Muslim.
Okay, show me now that only touching the stone and kissing it will forgive all your sins and is worship. Show me that.
All right, let me find. Here we go.
Send me the hadith or something.
It's in front of us on the screen. Abu Abdul Rahman, why do I only see you touching those two corners? He said, I heard the messenger of Allah saying, touching them erase sin. And I heard him say, whoever circumambulates 7 times, it is like.
You see, it's part of the circumambulation.
Hold on. No. This is a different story. Read the rest. Read the rest. He said, whoever of you circumambulate is the same as he frees slave. This is a different story. So what is going to forgive your sin? It is the black stone, my friend. The rest is not. The rest is not going to forgive your sin. What is going to forgive your sin is touching the stone. It erase your sin, and you are the one who said, whoever do that, he is not a Muslim.
No, I said.
You said that.
If he thinks that only the stone.
No. You are a joker. I said to you. I said to you. Listen. Let me remind you. People, they will play the video and they will laugh at you. I said to you, are you saying that Allah and the stone forgive your sin? And then I said to you, are you saying that Allah, he gave the stone the power of forgiving the sin? And then I said to you, all those to explain to you the question. And then I said to you, do you believe that if somebody believe that if he touched the stone, I said to you, I am a Muslim. Tomorrow I will go to the Kaaba. And I believe if I touch the stone, my sin will be forgiven. You said if you do that, you are not a Muslim. And Muhammad here is saying clearly, whoever touched them, it doesn't matter who, their sin is erased. He did not say Allah. He did not add touch Allah and touch the stone. He didn't say whoever touch the stone and pray to Allah. He said whoever touched them.
So send me the link.
Here we go. This is the link. So thank you very much, Mr. Ahmad. You just proved that your prophet is a false prophet, and he is, and this is the right hand of Allah is a black stone.
No.
Obviously, this is the.
I've shown you.
By kissing, my friend. By kissing. What fabricated? It's not fabricated. It's you Muslims who fabricate things. Who is the one? Let me ask you. Who is the one? I will go with you. Who is the one who fabricate? Who is the one who fabricate? Abdul.
The stone's not being worshipped.
Ahmad. Who is the one? Who is the one who fabricate those hadith? Can you give me the name?
I don't know who fabricated.
He's a Muslim, right? So you are saying to me, Muslims, you say to us that whoever the Muslims, we are Muslims, we fabricate stories.
Do you agree that this page says that the hadith is da'if about?
I don't agree with anything in Islam. Islam is da'if. Muhammad is da'if. Allah is da'if.
Doesn't say that.
No, everything. This is false because because the one who said that hadith is Ibn Abbas. So how it can be da'if?
No. There are people.
Was you exist in the time of Ibn Abbas? You yourself, the guy who wrote for you in that website. Did he say to you, I was there in the time of Ibn Abbas, and he did not say that? Or what they have to say? Oh, we don't have enough reporters.
Those scholars, they checked the narrations,
okay,
and they found out
it is written, it's reported, it is reported, it's transmitted. Listen. This hadith is transmitted to us by who? Listen.
Weak and it's
you are the weak. You are the weak.
So
you just proved
you are lying about that.
You are the liar. You are the liar. Shut up. You are the liar. You Muslims are the one who report the hadith, and now because you're ashamed of it, you say it is weak. And now we get you busted that whoever believed that touching a stone is going to erase his sin is not a Muslim. the fact he is a very Muslim. For Islam is a pagan religion, and Muhammad is teaching you that you need to touch the stones, for they are going to erase your sin.
As I want,
What kind of religion believe that if I touch
show
a
me
stone,
one
what kind,
Sahih hadith,
what kind of religion it says if you touch a
show me
stone
one
is going to
Sahih
forgive
hadith
your sin?
that says
Give me
Allah's hand is black stone. Show me one.
all those
Sahih
hadith are not sahih for you. Is this hadith a sahih?
Which one?
Is the one about forgiving the sin of the stone, is it sahih?
Send me the hadith.
I sent you the hadith.
I didn't receive anything.
Is the hadith about the stone have eyes, is it sahih or not?
Yes, it's sahih. Yeah.
Okay, so the stone have eyes, yet the stone is not the right hand
But
of Allah.
not in this world. Not in this world.
My friend,
judgment
my friend, is the stone created before mankind or after?
It was in paradise, so I think before.
Before. Okay, so the stone is living since the beginning of time. Is that correct?
It's not living.
So
it
what?
Was,
But
it,
what
it
do you mean not
existed.
living? What do you mean not
It
living?
existed.
It have a tongue. It have eyes. What does that mean?
Does it have hands and eyes now?
Now it have. Did you see them yourself?
No. Does it have eyes and hands now?
Okay.
Tell me.
Okay, so you are saying that they are hiding, right?
No.
So where are
I
they?
say
Where are they?
on the judgment day, Allah will give it.
Ah, okay.
And
So
eyes and ears.
now the stone is blind and have no tongue, have no eyes. So how the stone is going to witness?
Allah will give him the ability to
No,
witness.
this is not the question. If the stone cannot hear you and the stone cannot listen to you and cannot talk to you, how the stone is going to witness for you?
Look, Allah can do everything.
It's not Allah, my
on that
friend.
day,
My friend, it's not Allah
let
who
me
can do
answer. Let me
everything.
answer. Let me
If
finish.
Allah, He can do everything. Why He needs us?
Interrupt me every time.
Do
let me
Allah
first
do
finish.
Allah forgive sin or a stone?
Allah forgives sins.
No, we have now two God. We have the stone forgive sin, and we have Allah.
The stone
Okay.
itself can
Give me,
do
give me.
nothing.
Okay, give
Allah
me then. Okay, give me,
says,
give me the
blood
reason.
of the Muslim
Give me the reason
is
then.
more
Give me
sacred.
the reason
Blood-
why the stone can forgive your sin. We just admitted yourself that whoever
Allah-
believe in this, he is not a Muslim. I showed you the
I said
hadith. It's in front of you.
In itself.
How it is
If-
going to
if-
forgive
if
your
you-
sin? How is going to forgive your sin?
If I would be worshiping the stone alone,
So
yeah,
you are worshiping the stone and
saying,
Allah.
no,
Guys,
I said-
hold on,
I
hold on, guys. Did you hear what he said? If I worship the stone alone, that will make me not a Muslim. But if I worship the stone and Allah, I'm a Muslim. Now we agree, me and you, that you are a person who is inquiring forgiveness from a stone, and this is why you go to touch it. Yes or no?
why are you following the example of Paul?
My friend, Paul is a messenger of Allah. Don't you know that?
No, Paul is not no messenger of Allah. He was a deceiver and he never met Jesus.
Do you want to bet? Muhammad never met Jesus too. Is that
he
correct?
met him in Israel.
My friend, did Muhammad meet Jesus?
Yes, he met Jesus.
Where?
Yes.
Where?
In Israel wal Mi'raj.
So how he met? Okay, but in Isra al Mi'raj he met Moses too. Is that correct?
Yeah, he met them all. Yes.
He met Abraham too, correct?
Yes.
And Adam, correct?
Yes.
But your prophet, he said, I am the first one to be resurrected in the judgment day before all the prophets. So how they are dead and he met them in the heaven?
The bodies are in the grave and the spirits are in heaven.
What? In resurrection, are you saying to me that they are in heaven right now?
The messengers are, yes.
Is your prophet now in heaven?
Let me look 1 second.
My friend, let me tell you the good news. Your prophet already now in heaven because he kissed the black stone many times and his sin is forgiven.
No, the God already said that he will forgive the sins of Prophet Muhammad.
What? He said, your prophet said,
the prophet
now we know, my friend, now we know.
The prophet already, Allah already forgave all sins of him.
It's not Allah. It's not Allah. It is the stone. As you see, you touch the stone, your sin is gone. Yeah, this is what it says.
Allah allowed it because it's part of the worship of Allah.
My friend,
to go to Mecca and to do
and to kiss the black stone.
And
why you kiss the black stone according to Muhammad? So your sin will be forgiven.
No, because
What do you mean
it's
no?
the start for tawaf, and if you do that
My friend,
correctly, then
why you are lying? Why you are lying again? We just showed you
no,
the
I'm
hadith.
not lying. You are lying. I've already showed you
we
that
just
you are
showed,
using
okay.
a weak hadith.
Isn't it your prophet? Is this
deceive
hadith?
people?
Is this hadith?
Show you.
All
So
the hadith.
You are a deceiver, just like Paul.
Okay,
So
hold on.
Are you trying to
Let me get you busted. When a Muslim he say this hadith is weak, is that because he have a proof it is not coming from the prophet, or he is not sure? Give me the answer.
First, give me the answer. Give me one sahih hadith that says the same thing.
All those hadith.
In your previous videos.
Hold on. All those hadith, and the Quran is a weak hadith. Is that correct or not? Is the Quran is a weak hadith, my friend? Is the Quran is a weak?
Show me now a hadith.
Is the Quran a weak hadith or a strong hadith?
I'm not talking about the Quran. Show me.
I'm talking about the Quran now. Listen, because I'm going to get you busted from the Quran. Is the Quran a weak hadith or not?
Don't try to skip my question.
I got you busted already. I'm asking you.
My question.
I'm asking you. Is a weak hadith is accepted to be Quran? Yes or no?
Weak hadith is not accepted.
So where do you get your Quran from? Isn't it the Quran you have today is coming from Hafs?
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking
about that. Hafs is a weak person and he is a liar. Yes or no?
I'm not talking about it. Answer my question.
So you get the Quran from a liar and you have no problem with it.
No. In the time of when the Prophet, in the time of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam,
yeah. What happened?
The Quran was already been written on stones.
The Quran. What is stones? You liar. Do you have Quran in stones since when? What's wrong with you? You have the Quran according to Hafs, and according to Muslims, Hafs is a liar.
Even if you go to the.
Now let me get you busted. Let me get you busted. In front of everybody. Let me ask you: is Ibn Kathir a liar or is it truthful?
First, tell me where do you want to go with this?
I'm asking you: is he a liar or is it truthful?
He's a scholar.
This is not a question. Is he truthful or he's a liar?
Why are you trying to escape my question?
I'm not escaping your question. I'm going to get you busted. I'm getting you busted more and more. Shut up. I want an answer, because now I am getting you busted more and more. We got it already. Your stone is the right hand of Allah. This is why when you kiss it, your sin is forgiven. Otherwise, I challenge you to tell me why, if we kiss a stone and lick a stone, our sin is forgiven. You have no answer. You say that the black stone. Shut up. Hold on. No, you lick a stone. You lick it.
Show me
when you kiss a stone, you have your lips on it, don't you?
Yeah, but that's not licking.
So what licking mean? What licking mean?
So
you are kissing it. You are kissing it. So you just say. Okay, hold on, guys. Kissing the stone is not licking a stone. So what kissing a stone is? How you kiss a stone? Explain to us. Let us see who is lying. Who is kissing the stone? Why you kiss a stone and how you kiss the stone? You use your lips, yes or no? Do you use your lips?
But that's not tongue.
How stupid are you? How you use your lips to kiss a stone if it is a stone? Why you don't just touch it?
If you want, you can only touch it. I've already shown you that.
The Prophet kissed it. The Prophet he kissed it or he touched it. The Prophet he kissed it or he touched it. The Prophet, did he kiss it or he touched it?
He touched it. He kissed it and he pointed to it. If you want, you can.
Okay. So he kissed it. And you, as a Muslim, you follow the Sunnah, right?
Yeah. Okay. And Sunnah is pointing to it is enough.
No, Sunnah is to kiss and do exactly what Muhammad did. This is what Sunnah. Don't lie.
I will show you.
No, listen. Don't show me.
Hadith.
Listen. So now what we get from you? Hold on. Shut up, guys. What we get from this guy, that the Muslims, they believe that the hadith about the black stone is weak, but yet they believe if you hold the stone and you kiss it, Allah forgive your sin and the stone forgive your sin. For now we have two people to forgive your sin, Mr. Stone and Mr. Allah. Number two, if you hold the other rock, the other stones, which is the stone of the Yemeni corner, Allah forgive your sin. So now we have a three person to forgive your sin: the black stone, the Yemeni corner, and Allah. However, in this earth, the Yemeni corner and the black stone, both of them, they have the power to forgive your sin. How you explain that to us?
First, let me now ask you. You are asking me all questions. I'm now going to ask to ask.
You know, you see, because you keep talking.
I'm now going to ask you a question.
You are a Muslim.
About Christianity.
You are Muslim.
Let me answer.
Yeah,
let me ask you.
You asked me already. You asked me a question already about Christianity. Let me get you busted.
No.
You said Paul. Hold on, you liar. Hold on. Let me spank you. You said Paul is a fake person. He never met Jesus. Correct? Let me get you busted, you idiot. Hold on, stupid. Let me mute you. Guys, just to show you how stupid the Muslims are, the black stone worshippers who believe a stone is going to forgive their sin. This is chapter 36, verse number 14. We will go and see Islamic interpretation, not our interpretation. And you will see that the Muslims believe that Paul, he met with Jesus. And he is the messenger of Jesus. Yet he is the messenger of Allah. This is how stupid those Abduls are. I will give you the mic, and I want you to apologize. Either you say, or your scholars, because I'm going to show you this from many Islamic scholars, not only Ibn Kathir. I will beat the hell of you. Liar, filthy, who insult Paul because they are ignorant, when Paul in the Quran is a messenger of God. Listen carefully. Everybody, read with me carefully. Chapter 36, verse number 14. We go to Ibn Kathir. Whatever Ibn Kathir he says, we will let it go. And let us see what he will say. If you don't like Ibn Kathir, I will give him the second scholar. If you don't like second scholar, I will give him third scholar. All of them, they are bigger than I'm giving you the lower now, the lowest, Ibn Kathir. I have even bigger and bigger and bigger scholars, and the Muslims will go crazy when they insult Paul. Let us see what they say. Paul, he never met Jesus. Paul is not even, he's a fabricator. Paul, but their prophet, he said Paul is a messenger of Allah. He is sent by Allah, and not only that, he made miracles in the name of the Messiah Jesus. Chapter 36, verse number 14, and bingo, we are here. Read carefully with me. It says here that they sent 3 messengers, and they were sent to the city of Antioch, which means in Arabic we say Antakya. Here we continue. It says, narrated that the following is the names of the 3 messengers. From Wahab ibn Sulaiman, from Shu'aib al-Ju'abi, the names of the first 2 messengers were Sham'un and Yohanna, and the name of the third was Poulos, and the city it was Antioch. Why, you idiot, you keep insulting Paul when the Quran and your scholars report him as a messenger of Jesus, and in the same time he is a messenger of God? Answer me, go ahead.
Wait a second.
I'm waiting a second. I'm waiting a second. Let us see how second is going to go. Do you want me to give you a link so you can read it?
I will call you back.
Why you want to call me back? Why? Don't you want to insult Paul?
Paul is the thief. I'll show you that
so
in the Bible itself.
That's mean your prophet is a liar. Because your
I'll
prophet.
show you right now.
No, stay with me. Why you are running away? You asked
I'm not running
you asked
away.
me a question about Christianity. Let us love together.
Yeah, I said
Why you said to me Paul is a bad person? Did your prophet ever said Paul is a bad person? Yes or no?
Yes.
Where?
The prophet did not say that, but
okay, hold on, guys, hold on. Let me spank you bigger now. Your ass will go red. His prophet never mentioned the name of Paul. Did you hear it? He never spoke bad about Paul. So this Abdul, he is saying, him and the idiot like him, that their prophet was a stupid idiot who do not know about Paul. They do not know that the one who corrupted Christianity is Paul, but they know. In the top of that, their scholars and their prophet, they claim that Paul was a messenger of God. But yet those bunch of idiots, shish kebab falafel nation, they claim that Paul is a bad person and he is the one who corrupted Christianity. Why your God and your prophet don't agree with you, Abdul? Explain. How come your prophet do not know about Paul, that he is a bad person, and instead he make it clear that he is a messenger of God in the Quran?
Hello?
Yeah,
hello?
I'm here. Yeah, what?
If you look in the 1 Corinthians 9:20,
don't change topic. Don't change topic. Don't change topic.
I will show you that he's a deceiver. I've already shown you that you already
you're just a stupid. You
deceived.
see, here we go,
So
guys.
you are lying
So he got just get
Paul.
lost, coward. We got them busted from the Quran, the potatoes. It's your Quran saying, because if Paul is there is a liar, that's mean your God is a liar, you